Yo, what's up guys, it's NLW here, back again with another video. Today, an action figure setup. This was requested by TSM Customs over on Patreon. As always, if you want to request your own setup for me to make, the link to my Patreon is in the description. Now, his theme that he chose is quite apt. TSM makes brilliant customs, I have to say. Some of them are even in this video. What he has decided to go for is Custom Chaos. This is a collection of quite a few of my customs, about 20 to 30 in this one. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go through this setup piece by piece, showing you what I've made basically. Some of these customs are mine, others I bought, but I'll go through it as we go. So without further ado, let's get into it. So starting off on the left hand side, we have Elijah Burke, also known as D'Angelo Dinero in TNA. He is pushing the monster Abyss onto a barbed wire board and a ladder. Abyss, I believe I made out of an Eric Rowan figure, and there you see above him, you've got Elijah Burke pushing him off. And just to the side as well, we have Scott Steiner pressing Flip Gordon over his head. He's given him the business right there. He's about to slam him down perhaps onto that ladder as well. And that's a Ken Shamrock head. I'm actually looking at buying a Jax Scott Steiner and doing a head swap on that one. So we'll see. Maybe it'll even be in NLW. Who knows? And just behind them, you can see my custom Tomohiro Ishii headbutting Cody Rhodes right by the vending machine. Tomohiro Ishii, an absolutely brutal pit bull. And just above them, if we can just zoom up right now, we have Will Ospreay about to deliver a Spanish fly off of the vending machine to one half of the American Wolves, Eddie Edwards. Eddie Edwards, a former Impact World Champion. Of course, Will Ospreay, one of the stars of the New Japan Junior Heavyweight Division, now of course in the Heavyweight Division. And just below them, we have someone who's not as great of a wrestler, but he will fight you. It is New Jack with the guitar. He is about to bash it over the skull of Tama Tonga, and this Tama Tonga custom was made by the man who requested this action figure setup, TSM Customs, and it's a brilliant paint job, I must say, on it. And just below them, we have my not-so-good attempt at a Tangaloa, but he is powerbombing Jushin Thunder Liger right through a table. And right next to them, you have Kazuchika Okada delivering a brutal Rainmaker to Kenny Omega. This Omega also made by TSM Customs. I've used it a lot in my Fed. I think it's a great figure. And there you see Omega gets his head almost decapitated by Kazuchika Okada. And now just above them, we have Hardcore Holly. That is made from a Ric Flair body, I believe. He is bashing in the skull of Jerry Lynn with that steel chair. They call it Custom Chaos for a reason, folks. And right behind them also you see Jon Moxley with the barbed wire bat to Pentagon Jr., raking it in his face. These two men are no strangers to bloody death matches in their time. That Moxley, I think the Miz body it is, and Pentagon Jr. made out of a Sting figure. And as we move to the side as well, you can see Christopher Daniels getting his head caved in with an elbow. But just in front of them, you have Chris Benoit with a German suplex to Zack Sabre Jr. He is up in the air. This Sabre Jr. figure custom, I think I made it a bit too short. If it was a taller figure, might work better. But Benoit about to deliver the suplex to him. And as you can see just behind them as well, as I said before, Corey Graves, my custom of him, elbowing the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels. Daniels was made from Seth Rollins figure, I believe, whereas Corey Graves, I think it's a Chris Jericho. I'm not quite sure, but you can see the head of Daniels is a little bit too big on that one, but nonetheless, I like it still. And just behind them, on the double doors, we have Mike Awesome getting kicked in the skull by a big boot from Test. Test, the torso of him is stuck together by super glue because of some custom errors I made. And Mike Awesome, it would work better with a Brutus Beefcake head. In fact, I've swapped it for a custom match I've made. And now we move down to Tetsuya Naito, another one of TSM Customs. And that was a mouthful. And he's delivering Destino to Minoru Suzuki. These two have had some pretty good matches in New Japan as well. And right in front of them, speaking of New Japan, a former member of LIJ in Evil, being kicked in by Hiromu Takahashi. This Hiromu Takahashi was made by Figs31 over on Instagram, and I got him for a pretty good price as well. I love the detail on the shorts, and you know what? I think that Evil that I've made isn't too bad either. So they'll have to do before they release them in the Super 7 series. And beside them, we've got a Japan theme going on here. The Great Muta spitting the green mist, or attempting to, into the eyes of Paul London. This figure is a basic Austin Aries, I believe, and the one beside him is Dean Ambrose, although I wish I'd used the head sculpt for Ambrose there for the Moxley, but it is what it is. And just behind them, the Sandman delivers a Singapore cane shot to Mr. Kennedy, and he is getting his brains bashed in by the Sandman. And of course, right beside them, quite a bit of carnage going on. Sabu, first of all, delivering a leg drop through the table to Chris Sabin, former TNA champion and X Division champion. He's about to be put through the table by Sabu. And on the vending machine, just above them, you can see Ricochet. This Ricochet was made by Figs31, like the Hiromu Takahashi. Love this bodysuit attire, and he's about to deliver a 630 splash after Sabu's already done his damage. And again, look at these. These decals are amazing as well. I think they're by Mac Decals on Instagram. So there you see Sabu about to crush through him, and just beside them as well, looks like he's trying to escape the action, like he escaped to the orphanage in Mexico. We got El Generico. A little bit of a crappy custom, but I think I did an alright job on the mask. It was more of a test to see if I could sculpt masks on that one, so El Generico staying away from the action, because just beside him, we have the Young Bucks super kicking the head off of poor Joey Mercury. And I bought 2 John Morrison figures so I could have 2 tag belts, and I also bought a Joey Mercury Ruthless Aggression figure so I could head swap. But his head's about to be swapped off his body by the super kicks from the Young Bucks. Of course, I've got the new Young Bucks AEW figures, but these lasted me quite a while back in the day anyway. So, that is it for now. Thank you for watching this custom action figure Chaos setup. Once again, thank you to TSM Customs over on Patreon for requesting this action figure setup. If you'd also like to request your own action figure setup, head over to my Patreon, the link is in the description. If you like this video, smash that like button, and also comment what is your favourite pose, what is your favourite custom that you see right here. Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you're not yet subscribed, smash that subscribe button, as we're trying to edge closer to 30,000 subs, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Hope you enjoyed this custom chaos, and I will catch you guys later.